Coming along great, Rip. Hey, pre-notification gang. No big plans or anything. We'll see. No doors tonight though. Thanks to the resub. Kill Essence. Thanks to the bits Uga. Doing alright. Have you seen the official Elden Ring comedy manga? No, I can't say I have. Did you see the streamer attacked by a bat? No. I don't want to. Bats are serious shit. I feel bad for them. Thanks to resub Full Beast. And the resub Physics and Prime Fridge. And thanks to the resub Poops in God Tier. Yes, I did see the chess drama. I want to talk about that a bit because it's really interesting. Thanks to resub Henri, Kiwi, and the Prime Drink. And the bits Poyo, and the Prime Mama, and the resub Neanderthal, Bone Apple, and the bits Worm. The Prime Tenacious. And the 5 gift subs Wax Socks. Thank you, Wax. And the resub Bilbo and the tier 1 Trader and the resub Spiritus. And the tier 1 Sea Bars. Yeah, I saw the business casual video about YouTube in like Russia or whatever, but apparently there's a lot of controversy around it on like the legitimacy. So I'm not sure. And thanks to resub Lane. And the resub Frosty. And the resub Cause and Chase. He's a bit mellowed and the resub Tragic. No, I just heard about the Elden Ring comedy manga or whatever. He's a bit script. Man, I ate Panera Bread and my stomach is all fucked up. I just took a shit before starting stream and I already feel another one coming on. So I might have to step away for a minute to take care of some business. Did you get the broccoli cheddar soup? No, this time I didn't because I figured like that's usually why I shit my brains out. So I got the chicken and wild rice soup instead. And I'm still shitting my brains out. I used to eat... Oh, Jesus. I used to eat Panera every day. But not anymore. Not in like the last 5 years. And my stomach just gets fucked up by it. Thanks to the resub Mason, Don't Know, Scott, Zombie, and Autumn. Oh. Thanks to the resub Cats, Child, Davy, and the Bits Immers. You hear about the drop tower incident? No, I don't know what that is. Thanks to resub Sunny. And the resub QRC in full. You see the XQC drama today? Is it about him not going to shit camp? I don't know why anyone ever expects him to go to things he agrees to. That's like his signature. He says yes to like every invite and then just doesn't show up without warning. I don't know why anyone's surprised. Exit Prime, Depresso, and the resub Vivi, Smog. And the 5 gift subs, Axe Wielding. Thank you, Axe. Appreciate it, man. The Prime Crunchy Flare. And the gift sub Tragic. And the gift sub Weed. Thanks to resub Airbear, Beats, Talias, and XJ. Streamer drama always shit, no one gives a fuck. Disagreed. I find it usually pretty entertaining. Unless it's just like a genuine nothing burger. Is it tier 1 James? Yep, I gotta take a shit. There's no chance. Panera is absolutely eviscerating my bowels right now. Good lord, I'll be back in just a sec. Thanks for the resub, M. was good fun. I'm back. I still feel like I have to shit more, so brace for that in a little bit. Good God. I don't know what happened, but I just can't eat Panera anymore. What a disaster. Thanks, resub. Sinchi, AQ, Red Drummer, Don't Leaf, Big Guy, Wall, Funky, Singo, Peanut Butter, Dinkle, All Luck, Tom Hanks, Zinni, and the gift sub, Freese, and Tier 1 Stony, and Tier 1 James. The resub M. The Prime Dunnel, and the Bits Bin, and the Prime Cart. Ugh, fuck me. Tier 1 Blaze and Tier 1 Real Me. Happy birthday, Joshy. That's cool, Conan. I first heard of them. Oh, wow. You see the stuff with Gabby Hanna? Yeah, about her making some very concerning posts on TikTok. Yeah. Thanks for some Snowboo and Eric. And the Bits Vision. Yep, I saw all that, James. Thanks for your sub, Fifth Brain and Lauren. Yeah, I finished the tier list yesterday. Thanks to Tier 1. Into and the resub Pyrite and Fluffy. And Prime, wake up. No, I probably won't finish the Straw Humans tonight. I don't really have a plan or anything. But I don't think I'd do that. Maybe Uga. I just never think to. Thanks to resub Mihar. The 5 gift subs cold. Like cold. Prime Grungo. Yeah, there was a lot of chess drama over Hans Niemann beating Magnus Carlsen today. And then Magnus Carlsen dropped. So there's a lot of people accusing Hans of cheating to beat him. The whole chess subreddit's on fucking fire. He's a Tier 1 Visco. How would he cheat? That's what I was wondering, because it's like an in-person over-the-board match. And they have like really strict security protocol where they like scan his entire body. Like here, actually, let me see if I can pull that up. What would I even type in for that? Hans Niemann security. No, yeah, actually that worked.
On as we see Hans getting nicely bonded.
So this is them checking for like some kind of device, like a little chess engine or something, I believe.
Well spotted. That it is, yes. A pack of chewing gum. That'll do it.
There's the resub Bones, White Wolf, and Shoot. But also making sure that, like, they're even checking the gum itself. Like, it's super thorough.
Revenue for this commercial.
Yeah. What kind of chewing gum we got?
What's the brand? Yeah, we need to know. Yeah.
Thanks to resub Luke.
Ali Reza there awaiting the arrival of.
He's almost like a boxer stalking, right?
Yeah,
like,
and then they also get this thing out, like this little walkie-talkie. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Stimulated Chris to make sure.
Like, I don't even feel like that's a real security device. At this point, he's just pretending.
Well, that's the arbiter's
But
responsibility.
yeah, they check everything. And what happened is Hans Niemann went on to beat Magnus Carlsen, best in the world, while playing the black pieces. And since Magnus Carlsen was playing the white pieces, means he gets to go first. It is extraordinarily rare. damn near impossible for Magnus Carlsen to lose in that situation, and yet Hans Niemann pulled it off. But what made it really sketchy to the chess community is Hans Niemann in his post-interview said that he studied the line that Carlsen played, which is a super uncommon line, and then it began this big witch hunt where it turns out Magnus Carlsen never actually played that line, or at least not at the same time or place that Niemann said he did. But through further investigation, he played it one time in 2019 at a single Blitz event, and Niemann said that it was a miracle he studied it today. So everyone's just like reading so deep into it and trying to figure out like, did he cheat? Did he not cheat? A few grandmasters, including Hikaru, have insinuated that he cheated. So it's been a huge controversy. And it's been really interesting. How can you cheat though? Yeah, so there's a couple ways. The reason he's scanning his shoe right now is because of something called a sockfish. If you're familiar with chess, you've heard of stockfish. Well, a guy invented something called sockfish, which allowed him to place the chess bot in his shoe. And through pulses, it was able to transmit moves from the board to his body. So that way it would tell him the optimal move in the position. So they're checking his shoe for something like that. Yeah, it's crazy. No, like cheating in chess is next level shit. I don't think he cheated. I really, really don't. I think it would I think it would be a very low probability that it turns out he cheated. It would have taken incredible tact in order to sneak it by this guy. This guy's checking every fucking fiber on his being and doesn't find anything. Thanks to Resub Mav, Maniac, Geo, Axe, Doctor in the Prime, Q, Tier 1, Artie in the 5 gift subs, Mellowed, and Haranti. Thank you for that. And the 5 gift subs, Steak. Thank you, Steak. A rumor I saw is someone on Carlsen's team may have told Niemann the line. That's also possible. I mean, there's plenty of ways, like even outside of like the most extreme with a chess bot in his shoe, a sockfish. Another thing is he was being fed information real time somehow from someone on the outside. Another one was what that guy just said. Someone told him the line, like before he played it. So, again, I don't think he cheated. I think there's a very low possibility. But it was really exacerbated because on Hikaru's stream, he was saying that Niemann was once banned from chess.com because of cheating in an online tournament or something. I don't know anything about those claims, but he brought that up on stream, and now everyone's like really looking for every possible way to prove that Hans cheated, even though there's nothing concrete right now. These are some soft and Spencer, the Prime Mango. But it's crazy. It is like actually wild. Hey, thanks for the raid, Aaron. And congrats again. I hope the VOD review went well. Thank you, Aaron. Not smart to act like he's cheating if you're a high-level player without hard evidence. Yeah. But again, so after the match, and this is why it's really blown up, after the match, Carlsen lost to Niemann, and Carlsen tweeted this out. Or wait, where is it? It was on here a second ago. It must have moved down. The fuck is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. As you can see, the entire subreddit is nothing but this drama. Where is the tweet, though? It was the #1 post on here for a while. Oh, it's this one. I went right by it. So after Carlsen lost, he tweeted this saying that he's withdrawing from the rest of the event, and then this classic clip.
I prefer really not to speak. if I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Which people are interpreting as Carlson loosely accusing Hans of cheating. So, again, I don't think he did. Right now, there's no actual evidence other than him saying that he prepped this line and then attributing the tournament and date incorrectly to the time that Carlson played the line. But that could have just been an honest mistake during the interview. Things are sub Sigma, Smeethy, and Monstrum. In the prime, Lude and Marcus. Yeah, chess drama is always so interesting. It's so deep. How would you know if someone is cheating from their play, though? Yeah, I'm not good enough to tell you how they'd know. But again, Magnus Carlsen is the best in the world, and he lost to Hans Niemann, who is not the best in the world. He's very good, but he is well below Carlsen. And Carlsen lost while playing with the white pieces. That just doesn't happen. That just actually doesn't happen. Yep, over the board chess. Things resub Veteran and Void in the Prime Stray, which is why it became this massive conspiratorial thing. And resub Grievous and Zag. Why would the color matter? White pieces move first, and when you're that strong, you have to understand, at that level of chess, even the slightest advantage, even a single pawn or a single extra move, such as the first move, is the entire game settled right then and there. Things that give sub mellowed. So yeah, that's why it became such a huge deal, and I have been fascinated by it and all of the theories on the subreddit here and all of these deep analyses. It's been so crazy. I don't think he cheated. I really don't. But it's not helped when people do interviews like this and still make these like loose jabs like, well, yeah, it was a little more than impressive. So I don't know, man. No, the Morse code thing is kind of what I was referring to, the sockfish. The sockfish sends pulses, and I think it's one pulse for... It corresponds to the board movements, so the pulses kind of are like Morse code. That's why they keep bringing that up. Thanks, resub Hayabusa. And the resub Bestie. And the resub these nuts. Go for it, Cool Cat. Any footage of the event? Yeah, of course. It wasn't like a secret event or anything. You can watch it, but you're not going to be able to tell if he was cheating or not. It's not like he has some kind of obvious like calculator in his hand running the numbers for him or anything. He just plays normal chess. But the ways in which you cheat in over-the-board chess are very, very discreet. On video swallowing something, maybe his gum. I saw that too. That was another theory. So after the match, apparently Hans Niemann made like a big swallow, and people were like, that's interesting. I wonder what he was swallowing. As if he swallowed like some kind of stockfish bot or something. I think that's reading a little deep into it. I don't think that happened. That would be pretty impressive. You been playing RuneScape? Yep. Playing it right now. I'm grinding agility. I'm always grinding agility now. Coming up on 95. Thanks for your sub, Mercurius. You see the new... Did you see the news? Did you see the new on Harry Styles spitting on Chris Pine? What is that? I don't even understand the sentence. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I saw Harry Styles deliver an interview where he said, I like this movie because it feels like a movie. A movie you'd go to a theater and see because it's a movie or whatever. The guy sounds kind of dumb. Yeah, I'm planning on maxing RuneScape. That's why I've been playing it so much. That way I can get back to doing raids. I just have 4 skills left. It's just agility's been an absolute bitch. He's a resub psychotic. Yeah, I've still only seen the first episode of Rings of Power, but I watched the newest episode of House of Dragon. House of Dragon's going hard. Rings of Power, I've only seen the first episode. It's fine. Not great, but fine. Thanks to resub Cheese It. No purples in Tombs of a Masket yet. But I haven't raided since day 1. I've just been grinding agility. That's my next 99. How long do you reckon it'll take to max agility? I'm coming up on 95. I should hit 95 tomorrow. So, probably like 2 more weeks to max it. He's a Prime Lulu. The Elegant Smash Drama. I'm surprised someone brought that up. I saw that right before starting stream when I took my first shit. Yeah. I didn't read all of it. It was a really long post. But it seems like he's in some shit. Seems like he's a bit of a not great person. Elegance of Smash Pro. But I didn't read all of it, so I'll have to withhold judgment, but the response to it has seemed kind of all against him. But I don't think he's given his side yet, so who knows. Is there a Bean? Oh, he did post his response? I'll have to watch or read it later. Thanks to resub Sierra. And Dookie. Oh, I do remember that. Someone brought up Anna Rudolph. I remember that whole story. I think I watched like one of her long videos on it. She told like this massive story about how she was accused of cheating, and they came up with the most outrageous explanations for how she was cheating. I think Anna Rudolph's great, by the way. I can't believe this shit though. So Anna Rudolph is a chess player, and in a tournament she performed really well. She beat some great players, and they were so upset that they thought that she was using a chess bot in her lip balm. Like they couldn't believe that she was actually winning, so they came up with these absolutely wild crackpot conspiracies that she had a chess bot in her lip balm. It was wild. Assault on another level. No, like true though. Like that is next level malding. Thanks to tier 1 Sips and the resub Big J. The gift sub TW and the resub Demon and Wizard. This is I don't know the answer to this question, so it's like an actual like question that I'm asking, not rhetorical. Have they ever accused someone of cheating and been right on over the board chess? I know they get it right on chess.com. There's plenty of evidence when they catch a cheater, but have they ever accused someone on over the board chess and been right? Thanks to Prime Back Belly. Lots. Okay, so they actually do have a good track record then, because the only ones I know of are Anna Rudolph and now Hans Niemann. Hans Niemann, there's no concrete evidence or proof or anything right now, just a lot of sketchy stuff that people are pointing out, but I don't think any of that's like damning. Anna Rudolph's is just absolutely outrageous, but those are the only two I know of. I've seen a lot of people say Tigran Petrosian. Cheating controversy at Pro Chess League. Oh, this is recent. This is only 2020. So was this over the board? These resub Psychos, Low Key, Necrotic, and the gift sub Meko. It was online, yeah. I was asking about over the board. Because online, they do get it right, like, almost every time. Yeah, this response is going in, though. Thanks, resub Spirit. What are the chances Hans used a vibrating butt plug to cheat? That's true, he could have used his prison wallet. I don't know how it worked though. I feel like that wouldn't be super effective because you wouldn't be able to feel the difference in pulses. And it probably still would have popped up on like the wand inspection. Yes, you would. I don't think so. Because you'd be sitting on it. I don't know. I feel like it'd be kind of tough there. Because then all of the pulses are dispersed across the whole surface area. If he was standing up, he'd be able to feel it. Because then the cheeks are like clinched together. It'd be a lot more sensitive to it. But sitting down, I feel like it'd be really hard to discern whether or not it was like one or two. But maybe, who knows? You should try it? Nah. I don't think so. Probably not. Doesn't the chess subreddit hate Hans? It's 50-50. They don't really like his post-game interviews. Like, half of them love his post-game interviews, half of them hate him. I think they're entertaining. I think Hans Niemann's pretty entertaining, and I really don't think he cheated here. But I'm not an expert. It just seems like the security here was very, very thorough on their inspection. I don't think he slipped anything by. Thanks, a resub. Shinji? Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about. Hikaru talked about Hans being banned for online cheating. But that's very different than over the board. But yeah, that does paint a bad case for Hans. But I just don't see how he could have possibly cheated this. Thanks, a resub rush. No, I already said that. I was talking about like how he called it a miracle that he prepped this very weird line. Hans said Magnus played into a line that Hans had studied that day. Magnus had never played it before, so that's just BS. That was proven wrong, though. Carlsen did play that line before, and did play it against Wesley, as Hans said, but he didn't play it in the London event. Carlsen didn't even attend, and he didn't play this variation. But Hans also said it wasn't the same variation. So he did get the line right. Like, he said Carlsen played it against Wesley, which he did. I'm pretty sure that was proven. I was reading a big post about that somewhere on here. I don't know where now. There's so fucking many of these. It was like in 2019, I think. And he said it was a different variation, but a similar line. He's resub Dyslexia and Holden in the Prime Superheat. Similar, not the same. Exactly. He said it was a different variation. In his post-game interview. He even said it was a different variation. Didn't he? Or am I misremembering now? Pretty sure he said it like right away.
Here, I took us a little bit through some of these variations. You played this great move, Queen G3. What were you expecting from here?
Okay, this entire game was just brilliant for me up until Bishop D3. Like Queen G3 and, okay, let's say King H8. Or did he played King H8, no?
What if he takes?
Did I miss it?
Bishop H6.
Uh-huh.
So, fine, not this. Or Queen E8 would cut off position for black. Like, I just don't see any universe.
Hans, a tough game here against Alireza Firouzja. You seem...
Oh, this is the wrong game. Oh, Jesus. That would make sense. Where the fuck is it? God, there's just so much in here. In the beginning of the interview, he even said like it wasn't the same line. It was a different variation, but similar. Fuck, man, I don't know. I don't know where it is. Thanks, the resub Jojo, Chimpanzee, and Esri in Tier 1 Goom in the Prime Wookie. Would you be surprised if it found out Hans actually cheated? I would be surprised. I just don't see how he would have. Like, they were super thorough on security. But I guess we'll see. This is an Anna Rudolph reference. Wait, is this real? Employing a hypnotist to distract your opponent and receiving secret messages concealed in your yogurt as per Karpov in 1978. What? Holy shit. That's huge. Oh, this is really smart. In 2010, in the chess Olympiad, the French team cheated by having the team coach sit at different places to tell a player what move to play. So that means they must have coordinated beforehand. When I sit here, it means move this position on the board. That's fucking genius. Bro, these chess cheating methods are absolutely next level. That was Sebastian Feller. Interesting. Various communication devices sewn into their clothing. The fuck? Yeah, this is talking about sockfish, which I brought up. This is what the French thing that we just saw. Wild. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm sure if he did cheat, it'll come out, but I don't think he did, but we'll see. Still very interesting, though. I was pretty captivated by it. Chess drama really goes so hard. Is the resub quirky, casual, and the prime slash and gift sub wizard. If he did cheat, his rating will drop. He'll probably get banned. Thanks, resub Galloway. Yeah, I want to bring up Brendan Fraser briefly. I am so fucking happy for Brendan Fraser. I am so thrilled to see Brendan Fraser having such a pop-off right now. He had a 6-minute standing ovation yesterday for his role in The Whale, which is an upcoming movie. And his response to it is just the cutest thing ever. I've already seen this video 3 times. It's like watching puppies, but cuter. He is, bar none, my favorite actor and has been since I was a kid. No one deserves it more than him. Though I will say 6-minute standing ovation, that probably got really uncomfortable after like minute 1. I love that little kick. It feels like that anime that became a meme where it's just like a guy in the ocean and like a million people clapping for him. But in the real world. So I'm really excited to see The Whale. This is by far his biggest role since coming back. And I have no doubt I'm going to enjoy it because it's Brendan Fraser. He has always been the best part of the movies that he's in. In fact, when I saw this yesterday, I went and dug out my Mummy's Collector's set. I've had this since I was a kid. Well, I guess not really. I had the old VHS tapes, but I got this when I was probably in middle school. It has The Mummy Returns, and The Scorpion King on it. Because my favorite movie is The Mummy, and my second favorite movie is The Mummy Returns. Oh, it's so good. In fact, I don't even have the original Mummy disc in here because it's still in my old DVD player. It's become like a sarcophagus for it. I watched it so many times. Those movies are just genuinely timeless. He seems like such a wholesome guy. He killed the 90s, man. Every great movie had Brendan Fraser in it. It's not just The Mummy. He had Blast from the Past, Bedazzled, George of the Jungle, Encino Man. He was just the go-to for good old-fashioned fucking fun. And he went through hell for it. He almost died on the set of The Mummy because there's a scene where he gets hung. And they actually, like, fucking hung him. So, the floor drops with his head in a noose. And he falls, like 8 feet from the platform to right above the ground. And it was a real stunt. But what happened is, it happened for real on Brendan's neck. and the rope broke, and he landed on his back and like shattered his back. But if he didn't break, he would have just probably died. So he absolutely went through hell for his craft. Yeah, here, I'll show you the scene real quick. Oh, here's it. It even talks about the accident here.
500 pounds. No, you cost 25.
Nope.
Ah, deal. Cut him down.
Oh, wait, I missed the first part. Where they actually drop him. He threw in grease. Yeah, so they legitimately dropped him like that, and the rope snapped and like broke his back on the ground because he fell straight through. Thanks to the 2 gift subs, Grease and the resub Cora and the Prime Challenge. Wouldn't that snap his neck? Yeah, exactly. Like if the rope didn't break, he probably would have just fucking died. Oh, here, I think this is him telling the story.
Now, Brendan, it's the 20th anniversary of the first Mummy film this year. I mean, some people say you have to...
I actually have this poster
You
still.
really did during that film, didn't you?
Oh, I almost gave my life at one point during a hanging sequence. I was on a platform with a rope around my neck, and I remember the camera came around. I thought, I'm going to make this look really good. So I sort of took a few deep breaths and kind of bared down, and then I realized I was on the balls of my feet, and the rope was going up, and I had nowhere to go. And then the world kind of dialed down. And I came to, and I didn't know what was going on, and the stunt coordinator comes over, and he's clapping in my face, going, Brendan, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I did. And
God, I love Brendan. He's so soft-spoken.
Just joined the club with Mel Gibson. He got choked out on Braveheart, too.
Oh, this isn't even talking about the back injury he suffered from it. Where's the back injury? Hold on, let me look that one up again. Because it was the same scene, I'm pretty sure. I think he just didn't tell it. Yeah, here's him talking about how he had to get a laminectomy, which is something that sounds like a fucking procedure in sci-fi movies. Yeah, here it is. Nice. He stopped breathing and needed CPR. Good lord. But that movie's amazing for it. He put it all on the line. Brendan's just come back to acting. He took like a 15-year hiatus after Monkey Bones, and now he's just coming back. He got dealt such a bad hand in Hollywood, unfortunately. He even told a story about how he experienced like sexual assault while in Hollywood, and then just a lot of compounding problems that occurred. And so he took a pretty long break, but he's now coming back to it in a big way too. He was on Doom Patrol, and I know he did great on Doom Patrol. I didn't watch it though, just because I'm not a real big DC TV show fan. But now he's in The Whale. He was in a Scorsese movie, but I think that actually got canceled. He was in Batgirl, which unfortunately Warner Bros. Pulled. They just threw $90 million right into the shitter and canceled it right when it was done, basically. But he was Firefly in that movie. So he's coming back now. And the newest one is The Whale, which he just received that 6-minute standing ovation for. But he's so sweet too, man. Like the interviews he's done over the last year or so have just been so great. I'll probably come up with this. He did one with like a TikTok star, And that's when he learned that people on the internet like him. And he started tearing up about it, that he had support from random internet people. It's so sweet.
In the words of another act, when he
Where
was
is it?
Bob De Niro.
Oh, here we go.
Yes, I saw. Congratulations. That's so
Thank you.
exciting.
I think I might be sick. A little anxious.
Oh no.
I mean, it's going to be fun.
You got this. You've got this.
Got it.
Just know that the internet is so behind you. We're so supportive. There are so many people out there who love you, and we're rooting for you, and we can't wait to see what you do next.
That a boy.
Shucks, ma'am.
He's just so sweet. He's like just a giant fucking teddy bear. I love that guy. Yeah, he just seems like such a sweetheart. The movie he talked to animals was Dudley Do Right. We don't talk about that. That we pretend that one didn't happen. I've seen every single Brendan Fraser movie. Thanks to Tier 1 Cheeks and the resub Kajua, Dusk, Damp, and the gift sub Grease, and the resub Dice, and Prime Fraud. The bits Naruto. Jesus, sounds intense. Is Dudley Do Right bad? There was a period where Brendan Fraser accepted a lot of roles because he started needing money. I think it was due to a divorce or something. I don't quite remember, but he started taking a lot of bad roles, which unfortunately didn't pan out well for like his career. I almost got to meet Brendan Fraser. He was in New York doing something, and we actually got invited out to like spend a day with Brendan Fraser. Kind of like something you would win at like an old Scholastic book fair if you got the golden ticket. And we were like, bet, we're in. We'll drive to New York tonight. And then as we were making our plans to like actually go out there and take them up on that, Brendan had something come up. Or he decided he didn't want fucking 4 lunatics who were willing to drop everything to come up to New York, 18-hour drive, just to spend a few hours with him. Either one could have been true, honestly. But I have no doubt it would have been a great day. Thanks to resub Mean Boy. Shichilda and Salty. And the bits Tudix and George. The first one I've seen, Tudix. Well, thank you, though. And the resub AJ and Finnegan. Thanks to resub Muffins. His character in The Whale is named Charlie. I know, I saw that. That's so poetic, honestly. That's so cute. I'm his biggest fan, and now his biggest modern role has my name on it. You couldn't draw that up any better. That's like a fucking prophecy. What's the movie about? I actually don't know. I'm trying to go in blind. I just want to be surprised. Thanks to give sub Into and the resub Phoenix. I don't think he'd want to do that, Mac. He doesn't usually do like podcasts or anything. Thanks to the resub Beast in Cred. Doom Patrol is the only thing from Brendan Fraser I haven't seen, though. I have seen every single one of his movies. Doom Patrol is a show. And it's the only thing from Brendan that I haven't actually seen. Thanks to Tier 1 Ultra. I hear it's good, though. And I hear he's, like, the best part of it. Thanks to resub Recakes. Oh, I love Encino Man. I still think about Encino Man from time to time. Fucking Pauly Shore saying wheezing the juice, and then Brendan Fraser saying wheezing the juice for some reason pops into my head sometimes when I'm like eating ice cream. For no fucking reason. Like I've seen all of his movies so many times. What do you think of the movie Airheads? I actually think that movie's amazing. What a crazy cast. Fucking Steve Buscemi, Adam Sandler, Brendan Fraser, and they bust into a radio studio for them to play their music because they're just a terribly shit band and the only way to do it was to hold them hostage. That's a great movie. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Sir Rags. Appreciate it, man. And the Prime Trauma. And thanks to Prime Retro. His Twitter is wholesome as hell. I actually didn't know he had a Twitter. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not him on Twitter. Just a hunch. It seems like he's just now getting into like social media and like interviews and stuff. I don't think he would have taken the plunge into the fucking cesspool of Twitter yet. That's probably like a PR team. But he was playing the Nintendo Switch not long ago, so who knows? Just another beautifully wholesome Brendan Fraser clip, honestly. I think this was before another Zoom interview. But it's super cute because he has his name on the back of his Switch here. It's hard to see on the video right now, but he just has like the old style like label with Fraser on it. It's so good. What's he playing? Probably Splatoon. Fucking clapping cheeks in Splatoon. Or maybe Pokemon Unite. This was 2021. He might have been swiping his credit card just like I was, just to absolutely clap. Just fucking ruin kids' days on that game. Thanks to the resub Nikki and Bear Sized and the Prime Eric. A Brendan Fraser movie tier list? I did one already. Well, kind of. It wasn't like a full tier list. I did a breakdown of all of Brendan Fraser's best roles. Yeah, I did that like 2 years ago. You hear about the CFO of Bed Bath & Beyond. I saw Bed Bath & Beyond trending on Twitter. I don't know what it was about, though. Thanks to resub John Molinari. He jumped off a roof. He threw himself from a skyscraper. Why? And why in that manner? He's a tier 1 Cody. That's fucking terrible. What the fuck? He was being sued for 1.8 billion. Oh shit, for insider trading? Oh damn. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Holden. Appreciate it, man. The Prime Vagrant. And the tier 1 Doug. And the resub Delicious. Thanks, resub Father Vox. And Gian. And the gift sub Into. And Brad. Did you see the movie when aliens came into town and hid in a Walmart and their weak spot was their nuts? Nah, it just sounds like a bad student film. Can't say I'm familiar. Why do you ask? The Watch. Oh, apparently it's not. Oh, it's apparently a big movie. Everyone immediately knew that. He's the Prime Bumble and Gemini. Quick text message, 1 sec. Thanks, Resub Hypnotoad. No, I haven't seen the Elvis movie. If it was a watch party, Dung, you can do it through Amazon. Other than that, though, I don't know. Is your favorite Ariana Grande song still Touch It? I think that's your best song, but it's also the song she says she hated the most, so sucks to hear that. Sometimes, though, your masterpiece is the one you don't like. Yeah, of course I played Simpsons Hit and Run. Oh yeah, Tombs of a Mascot I think is by far the best content RuneScape's ever put in. I think it's fucking perfect. I was a little upset with how they changed it like a week later, but I'm glad they reverted most of those changes, or at least made them less impactful. Yeah, Tombs of a Mascot is amazing. Agility level 94. I should be able to hit 95 tomorrow. I only have 280 laps left. If you could do what you did to the Watch Dogs series to another one, what would it be? I still love that people unironically consider me the reason that Watch Dogs franchise is dead. I think that is so nice. That's so great. If I could kill another franchise, it'd probably be Battlefield. I think after 2042, we need to just put it in the ground. Just just get rid of it now. It's too far gone. You can't come back from that. No, it should be Saints Row. Oh, Saints Row is absolutely dead after the new one. Are you kidding me? Nah, it killed itself. They don't even need me. You gonna do any Dream Studio tonight? No, not tonight. No, I'm not getting the Steam Deck. I don't usually play handheld. Thanks to Resub, Pay Daddy, and Symmetry. And the Prime Gekio. Thanks to the Resub, Sakio. Did Patrick CC get demonetized? Is that accurate? I see someone keep saying that. I'm guessing that's this one. I didn't know what this was about. His whole channel got demonetized? Is that right? Well, an age restriction doesn't apply to a whole channel. An age restriction would be like a video to video basis. Yeah, I already said that, Holden. We're coming back to Destiny. We're going to start grinding it again. Lightfall. Looks pretty hype. So, we're going to bust through the Witch Queen campaign pretty soon, and then start grinding. Competing for World First again. These are the gift sub info. Okay, I'll see. I don't think it's going to be his whole channel.
Markiplier, Jadeon, Critical, Jacksepticeye, and many others talk about their issues with YouTube. I know I wasn't alone. I feel like I have a unique perspective and also maybe a unique issue that I'm currently going through that these other creators aren't going through, but it's along the same lines. Firstly, you guys know that...
I'd quickly take a guess that a lot of his videos have recently flagged as demonetized because they've cracked down on like any kind of darker content, with which Patrick CC does a lot of, clearly. Patrick CC always tells like really dark well, he tells histories of people that are kind of fucked up. He does incredible work, and I'm guessing YouTube cracked down on it because for some reason they're going like scorched earth on what's like advertiser friendly. That's my guess before him actually explaining what it is.
That my videos are intended to document, educate, and try to find the silver lining through the dark or mysterious side of a celebrity or some cultural phenomenon. Most of the time, the title and thumbnail makes it seem like I'm going to be sensationalizing or bashing someone, but I mostly just tell an unbiased story of their experience. My Bam Margera video got blocked after 1 million views. Like, deleted from the platform. I censored a couple words and photos that I thought maybe were the problem. I re-uploaded it, told you guys, and now it is my biggest video that I've ever produced, ever in my career. Imagine if I just said, forget it, whatever, just time wasted, let's move forward. It's literally my biggest video of my entire career. From that day on, I knew that any video that gets limited or age restricted or whatever could end up becoming the biggest thing that I ever do. Then they randomly deleted the comments off my Zach and Cody video after I had 2 million views. Then my Instagram clout...
Well, that's a really weird one. That only happens when it's kids content. My guess is they saw Zach and Cody and correlated it to kids content and flipped it off by mistake. I feel like that's something you can appeal, though. Like, that's an easy one to win. Though I'm not really sure. I've actually never seen that happen. That's pretty weird.
Then my Instagram clout era video got age restricted after 1 million views. If you look at this, the video is doing about 20,000 views per day, then just gets sent to the gulag. Just down into the pits of hell of the algorithm for it to never return.
It's usually how that goes.
And if you're interested, I was making about $100 or $200 per day from the video, and then it goes down to under $1 per day. Why did it get age restricted after 1 million views? I don't know. Nobody knows. Because YouTube doesn't tell you. You can do an appeal where YouTube promises you that a human will watch your video and determine if it's safe for ads or not. But 99% of the time, the human watches the video and they still determine that it is unsafe for ads. And no, they don't tell you why. Now, YouTube has a really strange way of determining what is safe for ads and what isn't. I've made plenty of videos where the subject does drugs, spreads hate or misinformation, does crazy stunts, says extremely or controversial things. Some videos are safe for ads and some videos aren't. I believe that all my videos are safe for ads and they're educational, and my intention is never to sensationalize what they're doing. And I think most of you can agree with that if you watch me. But in theory, all of them could be not safe for ads. Another interesting thing about me and my content is that other creators will react to my content and post their reactions. Again, most of the time, their reactions to my videos that are either age restricted or limited ads, their videos are fully monetized. And I'm not blaming those people, but how does somebody just watch the video that I made and they're able to monetize?
Because it's
But
random.
then I'm the one who made the video they're watching, and I'm not getting any money from it. It's
Yeah,
just
there's
not
no
fair.
uniformity
Like, maybe
to
I
their
should just start
enforcement of rules.
reacting to my own videos, and that becomes the content. I'm not
Thanks to the
blaming the
Prime
reaction
Zealot.
channels. I love to watch people's reactions. I love the criticism. I love the feedback. I love that I create something that they want to share. The money thing kind of stings a little bit, but I don't want them to stop. I want them to keep reacting. They've helped me a ton. And if you're thinking that all I care about is money, I want you guys to watch these videos for free. I don't want to make a Patreon, and I don't like how sponsorships interrupt the video. But the problem is YouTube
You
will
can do
not
them at the
recommend
end,
a
though.
video that's age restricted, and will
I honestly think that perspective is a really noble one, but it's also I think he goes full-time YouTube now. I was talking to Patrick not too long ago. I'm pretty sure he's full-time on YouTube content creation. As they continue to crack down on this shit, he absolutely should take sponsors and just do it as a post roll. Like, there's no reason to. Like, I understand not wanting it to interrupt, but there's no reason to. In order to keep making the content he makes, he's going to need that. And if YouTube's going to continue to be this haphazardly tossing around this, he should absolutely consider it. Oh yeah, plus there's extensions people use anyway, like sponsorship block. I've heard of that one. Thanks to 5 gift subs, Milk in the gift sub Into. Thank you, that Milk. Sponsors have requirements. Well, yeah, which is why it'd be a post roll. It just goes at the end. They don't tell you where it goes. You tell them, and if they're okay with where you'll put it, then the deal goes through. It's not like they're gonna be like, it's going in the middle. Like, they can't force you to. If they're not okay with it being at the end, then, you know, you don't shake hands and you move on. These are sub fairly. And honk.
will generally not recommend a video that has limited ads. I have plenty of videos on my channel that just completely die off.
Those
when
usually
gets
don't
hit
make
with
it to
the
the
yellow
algorithm.
dollar sign. I've seen people say things like, why do you care if only a small portion of your audience watches your videos? It just seems like a weird thing to question. Like, why would I create something and develop this huge subscriber base and viewer base if not all of them are going to get a fair chance to watch it? And also, again, with the BAM video, like, any video I post could in theory change my whole career. And also, like, you guys are busy, you have lives, you have things you need to do, you have other
Well, I mean, it's
creators
the
that you
internet. I
watch.
don't know about that.
I don't really
That's-
expect you to
that's optimistic.
check my channel every week. I am very grateful for the ones that do, but we can kind of just rely on the algorithm to say, like, hey, Patrick uploaded a video, you watched the past 10, you probably want to watch this one. So anyways, recently every video...
That's another kind of weird thing YouTube does. I don't know if you guys have noticed it yet, but on your accounts, if you watch a creator like 3 times and you're not subscribed, it'll still like post every video as a notification to you. I don't know when that started, but I've been getting that a lot. Especially for RuneScape, because I've been looking up so many like RuneScape guides and like the hollowed sepulcher, like the sepulcher. Now all of a sudden I'm getting a ton of RuneScape channels like as notifications on my phone. I don't really know why they do that. That seems kind of counterintuitive. Like, it's not like a great idea overall. Just keep it in the side, like as a recommended video, as opposed to a notification for a channel I'm not even subbed to. Thanks for some Stimpy, Popcorn, Ring, and Torchlight.
Video that I upload has been getting hit with limited ads or getting age restricted right away before it gets posted. Literally every single video now. So me and my team have to go back into the video, blur out and censor a bunch of stuff so that it fits the new YouTube standard that YouTube is not telling us what actually the problem is. But now I have a new problem that I haven't really seen anyone talk about. This Stevo video that I just uploaded, I had to do multiple tests to get it monetized. And eventually, I did. There are tons of things that are blurred out in this video, and to me, it's so annoying and ruins the video, but despite that, everything is going great. The views are doing well, it's performing well in the algorithm, and people are really liking it. Then I got an email at 4 a.m. last night saying that the video is age restricted. So I checked my YouTube studio, and it still says that the video is fully monetized. Typically when a video gets age restricted on the back end, it'll show you the little yellow dollar sign and also tell you, like, this is age restricted. Another way to check is open an incognito browser and click on an age restricted video, which is what I did here with my Andrew Tate video that also got age restricted. And you get a little pop-up that says sign in so that you can watch this because you need to be 18. And then there's a little badge on the bottom that says that it's age restricted. So when you click on my Stevo video, everything looks perfectly normal. It doesn't require you to sign in to watch. and it doesn't have the age restriction notice on the bottom. So then I decided to go and check the views, and check it out. It's doing about 1,000, 2,000 views per hour, and then boom, straight to the gulag. 200 views an hour, and as I'm filming this right now, it's still doing about 200 views an hour. So now they told me that my video is age restricted, and they're definitely hiding it from the algorithm because no video just drops 80% viewership ever. But they're not enforcing the age restriction on the viewer. And on top of that, I don't even have the ability to appeal my video.
Sounds like more of a
because
bug
it's
than
not
anything.
telling me that it is age restricted. On top of that, everything was fine for a full week straight until now. Now all of a sudden there's a problem. So YouTube is
Oh yeah, I forgot the new
penalizing
Madness
me
came
for
out.
a rule that they're not even enforcing. How does that work? Now, why are they doing this? Pretty much YouTube is putting pressure on creators so that they can be a little bit more family friendly and appease their advertisers. And I'll be honest, after September, after these next few videos that I have in the backlog, I'm probably going to make videos that cover less controversial topics. I mean, I like to do a wide range of topics anyway. You guys know that.
I also
It's
don't
not-
think that's the case, by the way. I feel like YouTube is just really... What a frame to pause on. I feel like YouTube is just really all over the place with the rules. I don't even think they're trying to enforce a certain kind of behavior or anything. Because if you make a video that's too advertiser friendly, like too family friendly, it gets marked as for kids, and then you lose your comments and your ads tank. Kids content now doesn't make what it used to. In fact, it's actually counterproductive to make content geared at kids. So I don't even really think it's trying to do that. I just really think it's all over the place and going fucking crazy. Thanks to resub Infinity and the bits dunk. Not today, Vecna. Alright. Yeah, I was talking about all the chess drama at the beginning of the stream. This shit's crazy. It's so deep.
Always about drugs and downward spirals. But yeah, I mean, you can only take so many financial hits before you kind of need to make a change. I have multiple employees and a family I got to take care of. And to me, there's two really easy solutions that can be implemented by YouTube. If a video gets uploaded and it's fully monetized, it should be able to stay fully monetized forever. I have old videos that are weeks, months, years old that are now getting hit with limited ads or age restrictions.
Yeah, that
after
just sounds
years
random
of
again.
serving advertisers. And the other thing is, when it comes to the problem, YouTube, just tell us specifically what it was. Give us a timestamp. Say, hey, this photo here, this clip here, it does this, and this is why we don't want it on our platform. I think the reason why they don't do that is because there would be an extreme level of hypocrisy because you have artists, other creators, and so much other content on YouTube where they're not enforcing the rules on those people. I don't want to point anyone out because I don't want to make it seem like I'm angry at them. I don't care. All I want is for YouTube to just tell me, this is what you did wrong.
It'll never
Change
happen,
it, and I will.
but
I love
everyone
YouTube.
wants that.
I love the community. I'm so grateful for all of the opportunities that they have provided and will continue to provide for me. I don't
Thanks for
want to go to
suggesting.
another platform. Let's fix these small issues and get back to work. I'm so grateful for all of you guys that watch and are willing to, I guess, listen to me complain for however long this video
yeah,
is going to be. If I'm ever
it is just an
inconsistent
automated
or
system
you were planning on watching a
doesn't
video
work super
and
well.
then boom, it gets hit with an age restriction, just know I'm doing the best that I can. I'm trying to appease everybody, but it can be very difficult at times. And yeah, thank you for hearing me out. I appreciate you all. Take care. And drink water.
Nice. Hopefully that resolves itself pretty soon, but I'm pretty sure it's all just random. There's never anything you can do about it. I think Patrick's best bet is taking sponsors at the end of videos, so that way he can continue to make the content he wants to make and not feel forced into making a certain type. But that's just my perspective on it. Yeah, Patrick is a good guy. Thanks to give sub into. Thanks to resub Talmadon. The Cyberpunk anime isn't age restricted, even though it has sex. Oh, I finally watched that. It looks so good. And yeah, there's a part where a girl just squirts at the camera. That's kind of hype. I'm glad it's not age restricted. Let everyone enjoy that. Let it ride. Why not? But instead, age restrict the history of Steva. Well, Steva's history's kind of fucked up. You haven't watched a single one of his videos? Who's? Steve-O's? Or Patrick? What? Bro, I watch like all of Patrick's shit. Of course I'll play the Resident Evil 4 remake. I love the Resident Evil remakes. They do such a great job with those. Is your resub Nimbus? Isn't Resident Evil 3 remake like an hour? Yeah, it's like 2 hours long. It was still fine. It was just too short. That's all. You play the GameCube remake? No, man, I didn't play the GameCube remake. When's Gundam Evolution coming out? I don't know. Hopefully soon. Thanks, resub Slappy. The new Souls-like called Steel Rising looks promising. Have I looked at this? Another Souls-like, huh? Yeah, this doesn't seem like amazing so far. Thanks to resub Imi Swan, the 5 gift subs Kylone. Thank you, Kylone. Yeah, I don't know, man. Probably won't play it. Yeah. I'll probably pass on that one. You played Thymesia, but not this? Hey, I didn't know Thymesia was such a small team and low budget, but it was still fine. And this was probably fine. But they're not great. Thanks, Resub Astamish and Jasonix and Young. Think Gotham Knights is going to be a good game? No. The gameplay looks terrible. You need to get to the bottom of Chris Pine getting spit on. Will it come up if I just do this? Harry Styles and his one brain cell. Is it this?
You know, I've always been Manhattan Project, the big evening at France.
What I like about acting is I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing, and it's quite fun.
Well, that's great to hear. That inspires confidence.
The only way to survive it with the future as it
I like acting because I'm shit at it.
Humankind. Was that an answer? It was words.
I can't remember what I said. Anyway, just saying that, thank you. The internet feeds itself. I don't feel the need to contribute. I think it's sufficiently well-nourished.
Hi, Alex Rittman from The Hollywood Reporter. Congratulations on the film. I thought it was great. But
What movie is this?
I think ultimately, I think.
Don't worry, darling.
Thank you.
Oh, that's the name of the
We
movie?
believe in Trojan horse films, that on the outside we want it to be absolute entertainment, and if it allows you to... Oh, good.
Quick text message.
I'm so happy. The conversations we want to provoke. I mean, the film is intentionally provocative. We want to be disruptive. I believe in disruption as a necessary tool in society. Ele está?
I don't know.
Is this the interview where he says I like the movie because it's like a movie? Or some shit?
Wow.
Is actually a benefit of what Frank talks about.
Better answer than my answer.
Not at all. Not at all.
World was based in a lot of
Thanks for 5 resubs, Grease.
experiences
And
throughout
the
history.
resub chase.
Do that so much.
This is not it.
Like drive.
The movie is like, it feels...
Oh, this is it.
My favorite thing about the movie is like, it feels like a movie. It feels like a real, like, you know, go to the theater, film, movie that, you know, you kind of, the reason why you go to watch something on the big screen.
Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. That man's spitting some straight up fucking facts right there. Wow. You love to see that. Okay, I'm gonna go fill up my water. Give me a sec. Thanks for gift sub Into and the resub TJ and the Prime Presents. Thanks to tier 1 Kalubal and the Prime Small and the resub Amino. Look up Harry Styles on Twitter for the spit. Okay. It doesn't really look like he spit on him. Here. Oh, yeah, wait, never mind. Now I see it. What a fucking weirdo. Yeah, he like hawks a loogie on him. Why? What a fucking weirdo. He's a Prime Cuddly. Resub Swift and Phoenix and Soto. They released a clip of him in the film and he changed accents 3 times from British to American Southern. Hype. It really doesn't? What? Are your eyes closed? Look at his mouth. You can even, like, see it. I don't know if you can see it on stream that well. But there's, like, a little, like, spit droplets. It's not, like, one big unit, though, to be fair. Like, it's nothing that you'd hit, like, a spittoon with and get a big ring. But then even Chris Pine looks down. Because he felt it. That's so yucky. I'm confused at all this. What's going on? What is so confusing? For some reason, he just, as he's sitting down, spits on Chris Pine's lap. Here, just right here. And then it hits. Like right here, above, like his, like right under this flap. And that's when Chris notices it and is a bit stunned. What a goofball. This movie's a shit show, apparently. Yeah, I can imagine why. It was an accident? I don't know, man. It doesn't really look like it. He, like, purses his lips for it. Maybe it was accidental. I don't know, though. It looks like he purses his lips for it. Watch the clip of him changing accents. Oh, is it not on YouTube? Is it just like a leak from the movie? I can't pull that up then. I thought it was like an interview or something. Thanks to resub Big Ricks and Schmeg and Enzo. It's a clip of the movie they officially released. Where? What is this title? Incel God? What a name. Where is it? Dude, just do what? Just do what? Clip? Is it this? This one?
Not everyone gets this opportunity. And if you keep talking like this, you're going to put it all at risk.
You're worried about a demotion? That's what you're worried about?
Our life. Alice, our life together. This. We could lose this. Not everyone gets...
Yeah, I guess I didn't really hear it very well. It just seems like a boring movie, just based off of that one single clip. It just doesn't seem like a movie for me. He's a tier 1 Lev in the Prime Walmart, the Gift Sub Phoenix. And the resub Knoxville. His acting is so bad. I'm usually never one to critique acting, to be fair. It has to be really shit for me to point out shitty acting. Because most of the time it's just fine. Like, it's okay. It's so rare for me to actually point out shitty acting. Unless it's voice acting. That's a lot more noticeable. There's the resub Rochi. Who's the worst actor? That's a tough question. Because I'd obviously want to choose an actor that keeps getting roles. I don't know. No, it's not fair to say like Steven Seagal and shit. It needs to be an actor that continuously gets big roles. It probably is Jared Leto. I think it'd probably have to be Jared Leto. There's Risa Bet. Jared Leto isn't even that bad though. I don't know if it's him or the roles he chooses, but they're pretty bad. He was good in Requiem for a Dream. Yeah, but that was 22 years ago, man. Thanks to Resub Automod and Tier 1 Dissident and the Resub Famous. You think Dan Schneider will finally get locked up soon? God, I hope so. For years we've been saying how awful Dan Schneider is and what a fucking weirdo he is. I'm so glad everyone's speaking up about it now. Thanks to Prime. Alfredo and the Tier 1 Astro. Thanks to the bits Dunk and Prime Sep. Dan Schneider's the guy. What the fuck do you mean, who's Dan Schneider? Everyone knows Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider's the guy behind all of the old Nickelodeon shows, iCarly, all of them. All the live-action Nickelodeon shows, Drake and Josh, the whole nine. And for a long time, it was well known that he had a super foot fetish. He even one time held a competition asking children to tweet pictures of their bare feet to him. Well, not directly to him. It was for like the Sam and Cat show or something, or iCarly, I don't remember which one. But he's always been such a fucking weirdo, and there's always been so many rumors about the terrible shit he does behind the scenes, but they've never been fully confirmed until Jeanette McCurdy came forward and really kind of busted it open, and now others have come forward as well. Thanks to resub Shell and the Prime Shirt and Strictly. If you actually look at the old episodes of Sam and Cat, it's disgusting. Oh, yeah. So many clips of Sam and Cat are floating around now. It is fucking weird. I can't believe he got away with that shit. Yeah, of course I'll be doing more old school RuneScapes content soon. I just want to finish maxing my account, and then I'll go back to raiding and like actual fun content for it. show them. No, I can't. Like, it's legitimately like sexualizing the kids of that show. It's fucked up. Agility level is 94. Total level is 2214. I just have 4 skills left. Oh, you want to know something I read about the other day that nobody, literally nobody has talked about that I've seen? No one in chats brought it up. I've seen no one on Twitter talking about it. Tiffany Haddish, or Haddish, I don't know how to say her last name. I'm not super familiar with her. But this lady. You know, right now, she's being like, she's encountered a lot of sexual abuse claims for kids. Like a whole bunch of like awful things came out about what her and I think his name is Ariel Skies or something. I can't remember his name. But the two of them apparently had a lot of very awful things they did to some kids. And apparently there's a video of them doing, or her, fuck, shit, it's been, I read this 2 weeks ago, now I'm blanking on it. There's a video with her and a kid. She's encouraging something awful, and there's a lot of evidence about these sexual abuse things. She came in the news again because she hired the same lawyer that represented Prince Andrew, Prince Andrew for all of the sexual child stuff, whatever. So she's got the same lawyer. So that's how it like came to light. Ari Spears, yeah, Ari Spears was the other person. And when I was reading about it, a few people were talking about the video and they said it's just like legitimately child pornography. So it seems like these are legitimate claims based on everything I've read about this case, and yet I've heard nobody talk about it, but it looks like it's finally hitting the headlines. I guess we'll see how it goes, but that shit is fucked. But I heard nothing about it, and it seems like it should be such a big case. It was from a show they did together. I don't know the details of the video. I heard it was security camera footage. Like from an acting course that she was teaching. Not like a skit. I heard it was security camera footage. Again, it's been like 2 weeks now, so I might be a little spotty on the details, but I thought it was a like security cam. It was a skit? Okay, here. How about I read one of these new ones instead of just go off old memories? Let's do... Who's reliable here? Probably Yahoo out of these. Yeah. Even says it's a sketch. What the fuck? In one clip titled Through a Pedophile's Eyes, Spears' character plays a pedophile lusting after John Doe, who was 7 years old at the time, according to the lawsuit. Haddish plays the boy's mother, who leaves her child with the man. According to the Daily Beast, John Doe spends most of the video clad only in his underwear as Spears' character leers at him through 2 holes cut in newspaper he pretends to read. During the sketch, the camera zooms in suggestively on the 7-year-old's buttocks and crotch while he What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck? Yeah, that's Yeah, that's not a great sketch right there. That's not exactly a gut buster. That's not really side splitting. That's fucking disturbing. He's the prime kid in the resub tobacco. The bits one guy. Yikes. So is it a frivolous suit or not? I'm confused. I don't know. If it's the parents of the child suing, it doesn't sound frivolous. Like they might not have known what they were agreeing to. They could have been misled or whatever. Though parents of child actors, I think, are the scummiest parents on the planet. So who really knows? Either way, though, that's so fucked up. Is Ari Spears the guy who got in that drama with Lizzo on Twitter? And he made that response video saying that he can get as much meow as he wants, in his words. That guy's so embarrassing to listen to. That's what he said. In his response video, he like refused to say any bad words, but still wanted to talk about getting pussy. So he's like, stop saying no girls wanna do it with me. I can get as much meow as I want. It was so hard to listen to. And he was sitting in his bed with a hat on. I think he was shirtless. And so he made a genuine effort to look cooler by putting his hat on before filming. And then did that shit. Oh, it was so cringy. Where can I find this? That I can pull up. I can show you that one, assuming it hasn't been scrubbed from the internet. Probably response. Is it here? No. Where would I find it? I saw it on Twitter. Let me see if I can find it. Well, actually, I don't want to search his name after this child abuse stuff. Is it prime dumb? Try Ari Spears meow. This is such a fucking dumb search. This is so stupid. All right. Yeah, it didn't even come up. That's just such a dumb fucking search. I don't even know why I bothered trying. Thanks for resubs, new. I never watched Mad TV, so I'm not super familiar with their work. I only know them from the beef with Lizzo and his response to it, which was really embarrassing. Is it on his Twitter? No, the only reason I saw it on Twitter is because someone screen recorded it, and it was a viral tweet they made saying, if you record a shirtless video and take the time to put a hat on, you're insecure as fuck. And then played the video. Or it was something like that. Thanks to the bits, Hoopty. Thoughts on Orphan? You talking about the new Orphan movie? I talked about that briefly. I watched it a week ago. It was actually good. I expected it to be fun bad, but it turned out to be like the right amount of self-aware and decent. Like, it had a really... I never know if this is a spoiler, but I'm going to say it anyway. It had this, like, really fucking interesting twist that I absolutely didn't expect. Even though I really thought they were going to do some kind of cheap twist, they didn't. They did something really clever. And it made the movie really fun. Thanks a bit, Hoopty. No, not yet, Hoopty. I will soon, though. Can't say I agree. That's fine. It's not like a great movie or anything, but it was it was self-aware. Like, it's very clear the movie had a lot of self-awareness, and I think it played into it well. And then they wrote a really clever twist. It was Claps Trolls criticizing Lizzo jokes. This is it.
Listen, I know I'm trending right now because of the Lizzo joke. And I just want to say, man, a lot of you women are funny, you know, with the critiques. I ain't funny, I'm fat, unattractive, no woman wants me. They always try to hurt you with what works for you the most. That's what they try to hurt. That's like you break up and you go, that's why you got a little wee-wee and you can't screw. But you've been with him for...
See, that's what it feels like he's delivering this response to YouTube kids. A little wee-wee and can't screw. I don't know, it feels like he's like self-censoring himself in a goofy way. Also, he gets upset that people called him fat, but the whole reason he got into this is because he was insulting Lizzo's weight, so it's pretty embarrassing. Like, all around.
Years. I'm 32 years in this game, and I ain't funny. I'm 32 years in this game, and I ain't never got no meow. That's hilarious. Y'all don't deal in logic and sense. You deal in emotion and anger. Come with something that's not subjective. Me being unfunny, unattractive, that's not a fact.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
That's the...
What the fuck? What was that? Hey, thanks God. Appreciate it. Yeah, fuck yeah. But it's a pretty shitty response. Like, it's the meow and wee wee stuff is pretty cringy, but it's also just really dumb, considering he's mad at the same thing that he said to Lizzo. He called her fat and ugly or something, and now everyone's calling him fat and ugly, and he's like, you guys just deal in emotion, not logic. You fucking women deal in anger. It's subjective.
Subjective. Stop leading with emotion and anger and come with facts. You heard me? DM me for the link to the Spears and Steinberg podcast. And if there's any women out there who want to give me some meow for some of this, holla at me.
This is so embarrassing to actually post that. The absolute lack of any amount of self-awareness is baffling. Thanks to the resub. Hat Dealer, Jaco, Public, and Titan. His kid was filming him. He was watching his language. Yeah, imagine he's like, hey, Junior, get over here. I need to film a response. He throws on his hat, takes off his shirt, lays down on the bed, and the kid has to, like, stand on the bed and film him. Yeah, I can't really possibly understand why he was, like, censoring himself saying wee-wee and meow, but whatever. And now he's involved in the child sexual abuse case because he played a fucking pedophile that was actually sexualizing an actual child. So, what a turn of events for Mr. Spears. What do you mean, what? That's exactly what we were just looking at. That's how we ended up here. Did you just come into the stream? Tiffany Haddish and Spears, they're facing child sex abuse case because of a skit they did, where Spears plays a pedophile watching an actual 7-year-old child being sexualized. They had the kid like in his underwear zooming in on his crotch and ass and everything. Like, it's disturbing. We just read about it. But I guess we'll see how the case goes. But, I mean, she confirmed the skit and said how much she regretted it. So it seems like that skit and everything is real, as described. Thanks to resub Kyrix and the gift sub Ace and the resub double leg. What's the news on Bill Murray? I don't know. I don't know shit about Bill Murray. I haven't kept up on his lore. I don't know anything about Daz. Like, I keep seeing people say, Charlie, do you know about the Daz thing? And I have no fucking clue. That's something I'll probably have to look up later. Bill Murray had his crypto stolen in an auction. Rough. Thanks the resub, Bobo. Yeah, I just heard about the Bed Bath & Beyond CFO. That's wild. They stole $185,000 worth of Ethereum for an NFT he was selling for charity. Oh, well, that's sad then. I thought it was just another crypto bro L. If it was for charity, that's rough. That's sad then. Why use an NFT for charity though? That I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Yep, we already talked about everything Brendan Fraser related. I'm so happy for him. I think that's so great. Hear what's happening in the Smash community right now? Are you talking about Elegant, or is there more happening? All I know is the Elegant stuff, and only vaguely. Because I saw it right before hopping on stream, but I haven't seen his response or anything, so... Elegant posted a response, though he says he's going to be rewriting it. Okay. Well, we're not doing anything else right now. Let me see it. Oh, like he took it down. Oh, yeah, it's not even up. Oh. Alright. Have you ever thought about doing a powerlifting Twitch comp like Tyler won? That's so sweet that you think I'd do well in powerlifting. I think if it was weight classes, I would absolutely dismantle anyone else in the gym at the 120 to 135 pound range. For my weight, I am absurdly strong. So I really think I would crush it in my division. Thanks for resub, Robert. What do you mean, Cap? Have you not seen any of the workout streams? What the fuck? Like, there's actual... What the fuck do you mean, Cap? I've done, like, 3 workout streams on here, and I've been on Camp Joel, Caleb's stream, like 4 times a week. What the fuck do you mean? No way, you're 130? No, I'm not. I'm 122. But I really feel like I would pretty much beat anyone at 130 as well. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people forget I'm only 5'6". Like I'm not tall. So I'm 122, like real dense, like a real dense 122. What are your maxes then? I haven't maxed in a while. Last time I maxed was bench and it was 185. Yeah, no bones, just raw muscle. No. What? It always upsets me that people don't... I need to wear tighter shirts. Like, I think that's the problem. I get my shirts, like, pretty small. I'm a big boy. Like, I got meat on these bones. I think that's the problem. I think my clothes betray me. I'm just like a little fucking cartoon character. I just end up wearing the most like comfortable stuff, but it's kind of loose fitting. Thanks to Prime, Arthur. I don't skip legs. My legs just, I don't know, they don't get super big. I've been putting a huge focus on them, though. I've been going so hard on leg days for like the last 4 months. They just don't get much bigger. I've been eating like fucking 3,500 calories a day. I don't know, man. My quads just, they don't want to grow. Yeah, we're getting a Stairmaster for the warehouse gym. I think that'll help. Stairmaster's pretty good for cabs as well, so I think that'll help. And then a leg press. Get back to leg press. Thanks to resub meaty. Do you run it all? No, I bike though. Thanks to resub biscuit. What the fuck does that mean? It looks nice, but holy hell, your ability to use your hands in real life is sad. Look at the way Charlie cooks or does any kind of hand thing. Weenie Hut Jr. Timidity? What are you talking about? I fucking cook with authority in the kitchen. Bro, I slam eggs together like Stone Cold's beers. What are you talking about? I was actually cooking today with a legitimate master chef, by the way. I'll go ahead and spoil an upcoming video. I went head to head against a legitimate master chef, and I fucking crushed it. I made steak and potatoes, a filet mignon, a nice 8-ounce, and I killed it. Bro, I get in the kitchen and I'm a madman. I'm a menace. I'm a fucking menace. Now, I won't spoil who won the competition, but just know I did well. So. Thanks, Larissa Bommy. I cooked a fucking killer steak. Everyone agreed. Everyone tried my steak. They said it was great. And they weren't patronizing me because you've seen many times they shit all over my cooking. And we had a legitimate food judge of quality there who also confirmed it was a very good job for my first time cooking steak. Like a high quality steak. I did a good job. Thanks to the bits remains. And the resub dog. I'll believe it when I see it. It'll come out in like a week. Or less, I don't know, we'll see. Do something with your hands. I want to see them in action. What is it? Like, what do you mean, do something with my hands? I can kind of clap fast. Yeah, you see that speed? You won't find someone east of the Mississippi that can do that. Thanks for the bits, Mac. You need a mouse cam. Yeah. Like all the actual pro gamers who are good at their games with the hand cams. Mine will just be really fucking sad. Thanks to the resub leaf. No, I hate arm wrestling. That shit's just not even fun. I'm always worried about like arm breaking and shit. I wouldn't do that. You see the new? Did you see the new God of War Game Informer video? No, I don't even know what that is. What's like? Is there drama around it, or is he just talking about like more footage? I'm super excited for Ragnarok, but are you talking about like something drama related? No, just more footage. I probably won't watch it. I don't want to see too much from it. I'll just experience it when it comes out. You more hyped for Ragnarok than you were for 2018's? Yeah, I thought 2018's was going to be shit. Completely changing a gameplay formula I loved, I wasn't ecstatic about, but they made it work. So I'm absolutely more excited for this one than that one. Thanks, Resub Tempest. Ragnarok comes out November 8th, I think. November something. So there is God of War drama. I thought I saw someone talking about that. You see the God of War drama on Twitter with Captain Kuba. It was about leaks. No. Thanks to Tier 1 Cash. You see the Rick and Morty ad for God of War. Oh, Christ, really? Oh, man. They really use Rick and Morty for everything. Like, this is why so many people get upset or like tired of it. It's upsetting how much they use Rick and Morty. Good lord. I'll check it out.
Rick, are you shaving your head? We're going on an epic adventure, Morty. What? God of War, Morty, the new one. Kratos is a dad, the kid is curious. Like you, Morty, you're curious. What does shaving your head have to do with... Why do we have to do anything, Morty? I don't know, because of fear? Wrong, Morty. Money? Yeah, but not this time. Love, family? I don't know. That's good, Morty. Find your motivation. We have to make choices, and we have to face the consequences. We're going to the 9 realms. Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally, the Leviathan axe and other unannounced
Yeah, this
upgrades.
feels about
I
right.
thought this was about us. Huh? Yeah, sure, whatever you want. Oh, can you use that thing on the birds, please? And get blood on it? No.
God of War Ragnarok, rated M for mature, available on PlayStation.
I found a boat, Morty. You're gonna row though, not me. It's a big axe, and I have to make sure it doesn't get wet.
Yeah, I think they've really exhausted Rick and Morty, man. I used to love the show, though. It's a shame how much they've, like, put it through the ringer. I don't know if it's still good or not. I haven't watched in, like, 2 seasons. So maybe it's still good. I couldn't tell you. Thanks the resub. Kablinko and the Bits Noodle. Rick and Morty also has a new ad for Wendy's. Oh my fucking god, really? Oh my god, what the fuck? Within one 24-hour period, they've shilled 2 different products? Good god.
Rick, you were right. Whoa! Did you turn yourself into a Wendy's Frosty Chino? Are you like Frosty Rick now? Oh wow, Mom and Dad too? The whole family's food now, huh? You gonna make me into a food? Wait, what am I? Choose wisely, choose Wendy's new French toast sticks? Wendy's has French toast sticks? Morty, did you get tricked into doing a commercial by a Frosty Cream cold brew? Rick, I thought that was you! Shut up, Morty. We gotta get out of here before they try to use our image to promote their... Morty, look what you did!
Choose wisely, choose Wendy's breakfast.
Well, alright. I'm sure Wendy's is dunking on people on Twitter right now criticizing it. Yeah. They also did an Adidas shoe collab that everyone thought was NFTs a month ago. Oh, that's a month ago. I'm sure within any given month, Rick and Morty does like 15 corporate ads. Thanks, Resub Slam. No, I can't say I saw it, Noodleman. And thanks for the bit, Xander. Yeah, no, at least, you know, hats off to Justin Roiland. He has made so much off Rick and Morty, I'm sure, and he's doing exactly what he loves, so good for him. No, I haven't done any more Tombs of Masket. I've been just maxing my account. I'm coming up on 95 agility. Thanks, Resub Yogi. Wendy's has a new E. coli outbreak in 4 states. Fucking hype. Let's go. You hear that Did you hear that Valve has multiple games in development? Sounds like propaganda. Sounds like a CIA psyop. I don't believe it. Thanks for some koala. Thanks for some goat. My friend got food poisoning from a gas station a week ago. I mean, hey, sorry to hear that, man. But what does that have to do with anything? But yeah, that's rough. Tell him I said I'm sorry to hear it. The Wendy's E. coli outbreak was from romaine lettuce again. I fucking told you a million times, Stream got very upset. If I could eliminate one food from this planet, it would be romaine lettuce. It has an E. coli outbreak every month. I don't know how many fucking times I need to remind you guys that romaine lettuce is like the most dangerous food on the goddamn planet, it seems. And yet you still have romaine defenders. You'd kill millions? I'd save millions. What? Romaine lettuce is literally killing people every month, it seems. Just switch to any other kind of lettuce. Do iceberg lettuce if you really just fucking love it. Substitute with spinach. Substitute with cabbage, arugula. Fucking anything but romaine. Thanks for the tier 2, Xanderman. And the Prime Tyson and the resub telephone. Probably E. coli from cow shit water. Well, it is. I mean, the E. coli is obviously from fucking contaminated water. Is it resub DK? You remember how last time you mentioned it, there was an outbreak 13 minutes before, and now there's an outbreak yesterday? I know. Romaine lettuce is the devil. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thanks to resub. Estragasm and Fry Lord. Alright, fine, fuck, I'll look up the Steve Will Do It thing. So what am I looking for? Apparently he said he jerks off his dog or something. It sounds like he was just trolling. No, he was drunk. Okay. What do I type in? Drama? No. How would I even find it? How do I even find it? I'm not going to watch a 56-minute interview if it's in there. He was serious. It was so weird. Do Steve Will Do It dog?
Kind of crazy I'm saying this, but one, I'm the cool dad now.
Okay, where
and
you going
I'm
with
the
this?
favorite.
You're the favorite, you're the cool
And
dad.
two, you can control where the cum goes.
What are you talking about?
You put on the glove, and he said, Donald, you just go in on his stomach, or like on his stomach right here. Or like you
What?
go cow style.
Cow style.
And then you go and usually just play like I like cartoons, like Disney, like family friendly and shit. And you just, I've been just like jerking off Donnie.
Jerking your dog off?
I swear.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me right now that you've been jerking your dog off?
Jesus
and that's
Christ, what was that camera angle on this guy's?
Crazy, but it's
fucking
strictly
nuts.
business.
Okay.
He comes by like fucking a pillow.
I'll be honest, I didn't see this conversation going that way, but I kind of like
crazy.
I kind of respect it.
Kind of crazy.
Who is he who just said that? Bradley Martin? Isn't he that like steroid abusing huge guy? Did they rot his brain or something? I respect it. Jerking off your dog you have respect for? What? Ugh. How foul. What a cool guy. Is there resub Kiyokagi? He's the cool dad, though. Yeah, true. He is the cool dad. He jerks off the dog. That is kind of epic. I bet his dog Donnie says thanks. Bestiality is illegal, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Missing context, he constantly antagonizes Brad. Wait, what? So they're not even friends, and Brad still says, I respect it for jerking off his dog? Oh, they're best friends. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, I was gonna say, that's even more embarrassing. Thanks to give sub Into and Kiwibu, and the resub Goob. They give sub Grease and Prime Sig. Immediately after that, he starts telling him he wants to have sex with his daughter. Those two dudes seem real cool. Thanks for the anonymous 2 gift subs. Wow. What does Bradley Martin usually do?
You'll say.
Like, what are his talks? I only know him from his old fitness stuff. Giving SARMs to teenage TikTokers. Okay. I don't really know the lore on that, but alright. He's the resub Kiwibu. He does management for fitness influencers. All right. I mean, he seems like a smart guy. He's the resub Rome and Chickler. I think he got fucked up by Brian Shaw one time. Did he? God, Brian Shaw is such a nice guy too. From everything I've seen from Brian Shaw, he just seems like a wholesome big guy.
Win. You see that's not the thing because you keep the distance. Yeah. You lifted the arm, see, and that's the problem. He's breaking so quickly. I'm turn it off.
Is that it?
You want to start with a hand position? Whatever you want to do. Okay. Fair enough.
That's adorable. Just a couple bros having some fun. And one of them is apparently a fan of dog jerkin. These are resub Double Helix and the Prime Rockerman. More Silent Hill stuff got leaked? Oh, that sounds cool. He simply respects the art of dog jerking. Ah, yes, true. An appreciation for the talent required to jerk your dog. Of course, of course. He's a Prime Dragon. Bloober's doing a remake of 2 and the normal team's working on a new game. Annapurna is doing an episodic game. So a lot of new Silent Hill stuff then, huh? That's cool. Ever thought about doing a collab with Brian Shaw? Sure, if he wants to. I mean, I've never talked to him or anything, but I like him. I always have a lot of respect for his work. I watch his content. Thanks to Prime Less. And the Tier 1 Rizu and the Prime Tog. There's some Chainsaw Man. He was feeling for nudicles. What a reference. Is that a real thing they do, though, at Best in Show dog competitions? When they squeeze the dog's nuts, are they actually squeezing for artificial nuts? Nudicles? No? Oh, okay. So what do? Just squeeze their nuts to make sure that it's, like, firm? You guys have never seen those Best in Show dog competitions? Yeah, when they at some of the dog competitions, like the big stage, they'll like inspect the dog. They squeeze their balls. It's the goofiest shit ever. It's so fucking weird. Now you have to show it? No, I doubt I can show that on Twitch. It's weird. I made a whole video about that a long time ago. And Kaya sent me like a really scary message on a fake account just to like perturb me. He's like, well, I'll have you know, they were squeezing the check for the presence of nudicles. Not that you'd understand. And then he started making like threats. And this is back when I was like really reserved. So it shook me. And then eventually he's like, you remember that weird message you got from the dog guy? That was me. But I've always wondered if they actually squeeze their nuts because of nudicles. Which are apparently like fake balls. Thanks, Resub Juice. I wonder how many good dogs won on nutsack points that would have lost with less good nuts. Yeah. I don't know how much that weighs into their scores, but I imagine it's got to be kind of important. This dog would have won Best in Show, but its nuts were a little flimsy. For male dogs, the inspection ends with the judge lightly touching the testicles to make sure they are present and of equal size. According to the American Kennel Club rules, any dog who lacks 2 normally descended testicles will be disqualified. What? What? It seems the left nut is a slightly larger and a bit more swollen than the right nut. I'm sorry, but your Shih Tzu is disqualified. Get out of my sight. And don't come back. There's a Prime Goof in the resub Pink and Pinzon. You gonna finish The Last of Us? Well, of course I am. I've already beaten it twice. I just don't know if I'm gonna beat it again on stream. Everything about doing a strongman diet? Not really. I just don't really like how I look at a higher weight. I'm just not tall enough to make that look good. So I try and stay rather lean. But I'm still trying to put some more meat on. Here's a Prime Alley. Heaviest you've been? Do you mean like from lifting or from when I was really overweight as a kid? Like back in high school? When I was really overweight as a kid, I was like 5'1" in my freshman year and I weighed over 150. And it was like solely from ice cream and pasta and pretty much any amount of sugar you can imagine from like boxed snacks and shit. But then in my junior year of college, I got really into heavy lifting. Not powerlifting, but just like kind of like diet bodybuilder splits. And I got back up to 150. And now at that time, and still, I was 5'6", so the 150 looked much better, but I still didn't like it because it like bloats my face. So I don't think I ever want to get back up to the 150, but I'll probably like to be like rest around the 135 mark. That's kind of where I'm aiming. Thanks, Resub Chaos and Webbling. You gotta see the 150. Which one? Like the really overweight Charlie or the like gym bro Charlie? I don't know if I have any of the old kid pics. My old student ID though was back when I was unshaven, or when I was shaven and had like buzzed hair. That was probably from like sophomore year of high school. So right on the tail end of that. I'll see if I can find any. Did you still want your mutton chops? No, I stopped with the mutton chops around that time. Those bad boys were cool though, I'll tell you what. I made those mutton chops fucking work. Schlatt is the bearer of the chops. Nah, man. If I ever brought those bad boys back, I would dethrone him in a second. I rocked the meanest Logan chops you'd ever seen. I pulled them up on stream before. Here, I'll do it again. I think it's been like a year since I pulled these bad boys up. I still have the old Facebook pics of them, so hold on. This should be quick, since I never post on Facebook. This shit's still so hyped though. Where's my good pick? I still think these are cool. I actually, you know, looking at it again, I might just bring them back tomorrow. This was what year? 2014. Oh wow, that didn't work very well. This was after like a small shave. They used to be a bit longer, but I shaved them in that one. I was rocking some mean fucking chops. Same fucking shirt. It's been, bro, I've worn white shirts as long as I can remember. I don't know, man. This, you can't beat the comfort, especially the moist white tees. Thanks, Risa, Marco, El Chino, and Soju, and Brifo, and Chaos. Where's that picture of you doing a floating plank? You swine, it's called a human flag. It's actually it's the photo right after this one, so this will be nice and easy to pull up. Oh, these were my better chops too. This is when I let it get a little rambunctious. You can see some good patchiness in those chops, which is what you want. It's hard to do. Yeah, I probably can't do it anymore, I don't think. I had to work up to doing human flags, and I haven't really worked on it anymore for like 3, 4, 5 years now, however long it's been. I might still be able to, though. Who knows? I'm stronger now than I was then. Thanks the resub. Izoria. Get a stripper pole to practice. We have stripper pole. Can't really do it on that, though. Shit twirls. Oh, I absolutely can't, Gato, and I'm definitely not doing it right now. No shot. Thanks to resub, Nep. Will you ever cut your hair again? I don't plan on it for a while. I like my hair being long. You let yourself go? Bro, I'm in significantly better shape than I was then. What do you mean? I need to just start wearing tighter clothes. I can't handle this anymore. It hurts me every time. I think it's because of his posture. I don't even have bad posture. I mean, if I'm like into a game, I'll have bad posture, sure, but just like normal posture is fine. You wore really fitted shirts back then? Yeah, I definitely wore tighter shirts, and I used to wear a lot of tank tops. Is having long hair a struggle? It's a real fucking nuisance sometimes, like when I'm eating and the hair gets in my mouth, makes me mad every time. Or if I'm trying to like do something that requires me like grabbing something off the ground and my hair falls in my face, I get mad. But I just need to start putting it up more instead of just leave it down all the time. That's just laziness. Thanks to the bits remains, and no. He's the resub unholy Oingo Boingo and the gift sub dazed. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Gato. And not tonight, random. Are you not cutting your hair because it's part of your brand? What? No, I like my hair being long. And if I get tired of it, I'll cut it. You should look up Riot's new MMO map. Where? I've seen this. It's literally just the league map. Cool. Thanks, Miss Noodleman. Yeah, no, I imagine. Thanks, a bit's random. I imagine that would be a problem, Noodleman. There's a gift sub, Ashen. I keep hearing about the mass stabbing in Canada. That sounds fucking terrible. I don't really want to look it up, though. That's not exactly fun, goofy news or anything. That's just sad. That's just fucked. I've seen all of it, Mac. We watch that every year. There's a tier 1 Gur. Alright. I think I'm going to go to bed. I got to get up really early. I'll stream earlier tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to do some lasso runs with Trebalin as well. So tomorrow I'll be earlier stream, but I just have to get up early, so might as well go to bed early tonight. Alright, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. To everyone who donated, big thanks. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot. Thanks for subbing. Enjoy the emotes. I will see you all tomorrow. Let me see who's streaming. I'll throw you to Susu. I haven't tossed you over there in a while. She's doing Cult of Lamb.